welcome back to Southern Sports Network. I'm Jacqueline Washington.
And I'm Slinky Jones, here to update you with the latest in moccasin sports news. The men's tennis team took the courts on Saturday against Palm Beach Atlantic, finishing with an 8-1 loss. The Mocs then traveled to Lynn University to compete in the Sunshine State Conference, where the Mocs were defeated 8-1. The Mocs' overall record dropped to 6-7 for the season. The Mocs' overall record improved to 9-4 as the women's tennis team took on Denton at their home courts, gaining a win on Thursday. The team then battled it out against Academic Art on Monday, but fell 5-4 in the end. The Mocs will be back on the course this afternoon to face off against Eckerd at 3 p.m. here at the Winnie Worden Tennis Center.
The beach volleyball team took on St. Petersburg College and number 20 ranked Florida Atlantic University, ending up with 2 losses with no points on the board. Over the weekend, the Mocs were on the road for the St. Leo Invitational. Unfortunately, the Mocs couldn't pull through and lost 3 of the 4 matches. Yesterday, the Mocs faced off on their home turf against University of Tampa and Lincoln Memorial. The team fell to Lincoln Memorial but beat Tampa to take home the win. The men's lacrosse team opened up conference play last weekend with a 12-7 win over Palm Beach Atlantic. Lucas Claude scored 5 of the 12 goals for the Mocs, and goalkeeper Mike Greco made 13 saves on 20 shots. Next, the Mocs host Alabama Huntsville on March 28th for the last non-conference game of the season. Women's lacrosse is continuing their dominance this season with a 15-11 win over number 5 ranked Florida Tech. The Mocs remain number 1 in the country as they face the University of Tampa at home on Tuesday. Track took on the USF Invitational and took home 3 top 10 times. Josh Wagner, Mitchell Kozik, and Warren Grahazel all placed in the top 10 of the 5,000-meter race. On the women's side, the team continued their record-breaking season with Hannah Fleming setting a record in this 800-meter race. The next meet will be for qualifiers only at the UF Invitational tomorrow.
The Florida Southern softball team beat Berry 6-3 in the series opener on Friday. The Mocs played a doubleheader Saturday, sweeping both games against Berry 11-8 and 7-6. This is one of the most memorable doubleheaders between the 2 longtime Sunshine State Conference rivals. The 11-8 score game is the highest scoring game the 2 teams have ever played against each other in all 126 meetings. The team will play St. Leo tonight and tomorrow away. Last night, the esports team defeated the University of Miami, Ohio in match 12 of Hearthstone. The next match will be April 2nd against a team to be determined. Today, we have fitness and marketing coordinator Doug Davey from the Wellness Center to give us updates on upcoming events.
Hey Doug, I want to thank you for being here on this edition of the Southern Sports Network. What are some things coming up before the end of the year that Mocs can look forward to get out and be active?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm happy to be here. Some things we have coming up. Actually, today we have a blood drive going on until 7 p.m. That's over in between Wesley and Nicholas. You get a free movie ticket for that, so that's pretty cool. And the sorority and fraternity are actually the one with the most donations gets a pizza party. So we've got that going on. Intramural sports, of course, we've got Ultimate Frisbee Tournament. Sign-ups are on right now, as well as Poker Night's coming up, so that'll be in April. We have a powerlifting competition, April 14th. That's on a Saturday, yeah. Brand new thing coming to Florida Southern, so excited to see if we get some participation out of that as well. Other than that, just our normal group exercise schedule and wrapping up the semester, helping students out with finals with our stress-free zone in the library.
Right, I love those. Take advantage of those every year.
For sure.
Do you have any last-minute tips for people who are trying to study for finals and everything, but still trying to stay active throughout the end of the year?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely find that balance. Don't spend too much time studying. Don't spend too much time in the gym. Putting that studying on the side burner. So making sure you get a good balance, get enough sleep, and of course stay active, and that'll help you get those brainwaves going for finals.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
Thank you, Doug, and thank you guys for joining us on this week's edition of Southern Sports Network. I'm Slinky Jones.
And I'm Jacqueline Washington. We'll see you next week.